The 32-year-old is hoping that he can prove critics wrong with the new controversial format. Kosmos founder Gerard Pique has told the Daily Mail he respects the opinion of Australian Davis Cup captain Lleyton Hewitt, despite being heavily criticised by the former world number one. Pique is the head of the company that is overseeing the transformation of the Davis Cup. Later this year, 18 teams will play in a week-long showdown that has been dubbed the World Cup of Tennis. The revamp, who was approved by a vote last August, has divided opinion within the sport. Australia has been one of the most vocal critics of the revamp, with Hewitt taking aim at Pique last month. "Now we're getting run by a Spanish football player, which is like me come out and asking to change things for the Champions League," Hewitt told reporters. He knows nothing about tennis. Responding to the comment for the first time, Pique has tried to cool down the argument, stating that he has no intention of changing the rules of tennis, although under the new format, Davis Cup matches are now best of 3 sets and the finals will see 3 matches played per tie instead of 5. "I respect the opinion of Lleyton. He was a great player. What I can say is that while I'm the president of Kosmos, we're full of people who know tennis, people like Albert Costa, who has won a Grand Slam," Pique told the Daily Mail. "I can understand that when a footballer comes in the tennis world it can seem a little bit awkward or strange, but at the end of the day I'm not going to be changing the rules of tennis. I understand that I'm the new one here and I try to understand everyone. In the time we are living now it is easy to say whatever you think. If it's with respect it's fine." Kosmos has pledged to invest $3 billion into the new competition over the next 25 years. Their backers include Indian Wells Masters owner Larry Ellison, Japanese billionaire Hiroshi Mikitani and even football superstar Lionel Messi. As a result of Ellison's involvement, Indian Wells have been mentioned as a strong candidate to hold the Davis Cup finals in the future. Although the logistics may be hard if the ATP Finals continues to be held in London. In the current schedule, the Davis Cup finale takes place straight after the ATP Finals. "It is something we are talking about and it's a possibility," Pique commented about Indian Wells as a venue. "You have pros and cons. We chose Madrid because it's next to London. Indian Wells is far away but the facilities are incredible, due to the involvement of the Barcelona FC footballer. The competition is referred by some as the Pique Cup, something that doesn't go down too well with the 32-year-old. I hate it, because it's not about me and I don't want my name on the competition," he said. "Davis Cup history is so big. I hope we can change this opinion. After a few years I hope they go back and say, we were wrong. Davis Cup is more alive than ever." The Davis Cup finals will be played between November 18 to 24. The groups for the finals of the team tournament has been decided, with ITF President Davis Haggerty describing the event as traditional, whilst having innovation. The draw has taken place for the inaugural Davis Cup finals, with the International Tennis Federation, ITF, reiterating their support for the controversial new format. On Thursday evening, 18 teams learned which group they have been placed in during a special ceremony in Madrid. In November 18, teams will participate in a week-long tournament held at the Caja Magica in what will be a historic change to the competition. Changes have been made after the plans was voted for in August by the majority of national tennis federations, 71%. Although critics argue the change is too radical and kills the Davis Cup, there has also been heavy criticism regarding the decision to hold the finals at a neutral venue. Davis Cup is all about keeping tradition whilst having innovation at the same time, said ITF President David Haggerty. "All of us have a special place in your heart for the Davis Cup, we all care about it. But where we are going with the Davis Cup is going to elevate it and make it better," he later added. There will be a total of 6 groups in the finals, with 3 teams featuring in each one. Reigning champions Croatia has been placed alongside home favorites Spain and Russia. France, who were runners-up in 2018, will take on Serbia and Japan. Meanwhile, wildcard entrants Great Britain has been given a favourable group alongside Kazakhstan and the Netherlands. The winner of each group and the two best second-placed countries will progress to the quarter-finals of the competition. The groups: Group A, France, Serbia, Japan; Group B, Croatia, Spain, Russia; Group C, Argentina, Germany, Chile; Group D, Belgium, Australia, Colombia; Group E, Great Britain, Kazakhstan, Netherlands; Group F, US, Italy, Canada. Overseeing the competition is investment firm Kosmos, whose 25-year $3 billion investment was pivotal as changing the Davis Cup. The company was founded by Barcelona FC footballer Gerard Pique, who has generated both admiration and hate from the tennis community in recent months. Australian captain Lleyton Hewitt recently told reporters, "Now we're getting run by a Spanish football player, which is like me come out and asking to change things for the Champions League. I have been a fan of tennis since I was a kid. I saw the Davis Cup as an opportunity for a competition that can be great in the future," Pique said in Spanish during the draw ceremony. "I think we Kosmos are a great partner for the ITF to organize this competition, and we truly believe that in the future, starting from this year, it will get better and better. Whilst there is enthusiasm, winning over die-hard fans is proving to be harder than expected." ITF chief Haggerty was questioned about the critics during the presentation, but refused to let it overshadow proceedings. "I would encourage those people who are concerned about it to come to Madrid and see for yourselves," he said. The Davis Cup finals will take place between 18 to 24 November. All ties will consist of 2 singles matches and 1 in the doubles. All matches will be best of 3 sets. Davis Cup Finals scheduled a round number of teams 18 to 21 November, Monday to Thursday, round robin 18, 6 groups of 3 teams, the 22nd of November, Friday, quarterfinals 8, 6 group winners 2 best second place, the 23rd of November, Saturday, semifinals 4 automatically qualified for 2020 Davis Cup Finals, the 24th of November, Sunday, final 2. Dubai's tournament director has shockingly said that he wants Roger Federer to have the luck of the draw ahead of his bid for an 8th title in UAE. Roger Federer, at ATP_Tour, Twitter, Dubai's tournament director has shockingly claimed that he hopes Roger Federer gets the luck of the draw ahead of the Swiss bid for a 100th career title. In a couple of weeks' time, the men's edition of the 2019 Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships will take place, where Roger Federer is looking to win a historic 100th career title. It's no secret that Federer has a special relationship with Dubai, as tournament director Salah Talek explained in a recent interview. "For Roger, Dubai is important because his first official title came in Milan," Talek said in an interview with the Khaleej Times. "It was a tournament owned by Dubai Duty Free. It has always been a great bond between Roger and Dubai. The tournament for Federer will be his first one since his Australian Open defeat to Stefanos Tsitsipas. However, Mr. Talek doesn't just want Federer to play the tournament, he wants him to win it, and said that he hopes the 7-time champion gets an easy draw, so it's very important to have him back. I hope the draw next Saturday will help him," Talek stated. "Because if he reaches the final and wins it, it will be the number 8 title for him in Dubai, and that will also be the 100th title of his career. It will be a magical moment. It will also be a great legacy that he will be leaving behind if he wins his 100th title in Dubai." These comments must be damning to those who are competing in the tournament in a couple of weeks, which features Marin Cilic, Kei Nishikori, Stefanos Tsitsipas and defending champion Roberto Bautista Agut. The men's tournament will begin on the 25th of February, while the high-profile women's tournament takes place next week. The two former players speak out about Djokovic's chances of becoming the most decorated male singles player in Grand Slam history. Novak Djokovic, photo by Chrysaline Kayo, copyright at Sport Vision. Two former world #1 players believe Novak Djokovic has the ability to break Roger Federer's record for most Grand Slam titles won in history. Newly appointed chairwoman of the USTA Foundation, Chris Evert, believes Djokovic has the ability to achieve the milestone following his resurgence on the tour. Since Wimbledon, the Serbian has won 21 consecutive matches in Grand Slam tournaments. Should he win the French Open later this year, he would be the champion of all 4 majors at the same time, something he has already achieved between 2015-2016. Djokovic was inhuman during the Australian Open. I've never seen anybody with that much mental focus, that much clarity and that much determination, ever told the Tennis Channel. Even better than Rafael Nadal, who is also 100% great in those categories. If he has another great 2 or 3 years, I think he can pass them all. Grand Slam titles won, she added. Federer, who is 6 years older than Djokovic, currently holds the all-time record in the majors with 20 titles to his name, including a record 8 Wimbledon trophies. His last triumph at a major was in Melbourne in January 2018. Since then, Federer has failed to progress beyond the quarterfinal stage at any other Grand Slam. I'm a big Roger Federer fan, but I'm not as optimistic about Roger winning another Grand Slam, unless it is Wimbledon, Everett admitted. The points are shorter, power plays a big role and serving plays a big role. Backing Everett, Lindsay Davenport is another person who believes Djokovic can overtake Federer. Davenport won 55 titles during her career on the WTA Tour, including 3 at Grand Slam level. I think so. The other 2, Federer and Nadal, has never held all 4 Grand Slams at the same time. Novak is 1 slam away from doing it twice, Davenport outlined. It's just unheard of that we have a player that are that good within the same era. What has Djokovic said? Speaking to reporters last month in Australia, the 31-year-old said breaking records is what motivates him in the sport. Shortly after his one-sided win over Nadal in the final at the Australian Open, Djokovic said he was focused on improving his game further. I am aware that making history of the sport that I truly love is something special. Of course, it motivates me. How many seasons are to come? I don't know. I'm not trying to think too much in advance, he said. I do want to definitely focus myself on continuing to improve my game and maintaining the overall well-being that I have, mental, physical, emotional, so I would be able to compete at such a high level for the years to come, and have a shot at eventually getting closer to Roger's record. It's still far. It isn't just the Federer record on his mind. According to coach Marian Vida, he is hoping to achieve a calendar Grand Slam one day, where a player win all 4 majors within the same season. The achievement is a rarity in men's tennis. In the Open era, it has only been achieved by Rod Laver back in 1969. Novak would like to win the calendar Grand Slam, to win all 4 of the biggest tournaments in the same year, Vida told Sport Club. When asked about emulating Laver one day, Djokovic was more coy about his aspirations. Well, I got to get Rod Laver in my team in order to achieve that, Djokovic said. He's the only one that has managed to do the impossible challenge, the ultimate challenge of tennis. We'll see. Most Grand Slam titles won, men only. 1 Roger Federer 2-0, 2003, 2018, 6-1, 8-5, Rafael Nadal 1-7, 2005, 2018, 1-1, 2-3, Novak Djokovic 1-5, 2008, 2019. 7-1-4-3-4 Pete Sampras 1-4, 1990, 2002, 2-0-7, 5-5 Roy Emerson 1-2, 1961, 1967, 6-2, 6 Rod Laver 1-1, 1960, 1969, 3-2, Bjorn Borg 1-1, 1974, 1981, 0-6, 5-0, 8 Bill Tilden 1-0, 1920, 1930, 0-0-3, 7